And police say the person responsible is a former cop. Police now say that gunman forced his way into a locked room where children were sleeping and killed at least 22 of them.
There's no word on an official motive, but media reports indicate the man was recently fired from his job. Police say the suspect killed himself and his own family after leaving that child care center. New this morning, North Dakota State Crime Lab is working to identify a man whose body was found in a rural area of Ward County. Sheriff's officials say the man whose body was found October 1st south of Minot was likely dead for 6 weeks.
And there was no ID on him, and the man does not match any current missing persons in that area. From a sunny and very 70 warm weather to winter gear, some folks even need to get the scraper out this morning to brush off snow.
Say it ain't snow.
Yeah, that's right. We've been warning you about it all week, and sure enough, here it is.
We're heading right on over to meteorologist Lisa Green with what we can expect as we head out the door. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, today, the first of 3 first alert weather days for this colder air that is blasting in. We've got strong winds and temperatures that have been dropping quite a bit, especially compared to yesterday's highs in the 70s. And by the time we get into tomorrow morning, we're looking at a hard freeze around the region. A freeze warning takes effect tonight. This is not for right now, for tonight, for places like the James River Valley and down into our counties in South Dakota and Traverse County in Minnesota and all those points west and south from there. Now, that doesn't mean we're not expecting a hard freeze in the areas that are not included. It's just that our local National Weather Service office has already issued some warnings and alerts for cold, and so they're done for the season, but we're still looking at freezing temperatures there. Shaky cameras too out there as well. This is down at the Dakota Magic Casino. That wind is going to be an issue for us today, and I'm factoring in our wind chill here today for the first time this season because it may be 38 degrees in Fargo, but it feels like 28. And same thing in Thief River Falls. It feels like 26, even if the temperature is 36. And check out Devil's Lake. We are below freezing there in that area. Feels like 20 degrees right now. So you may want to dress for that here today. At least grab that heavier jacket. Now, heading into the day, we've got these strong winds, both north and south, coming in directly out of the north. Some gusts still into the upper 20s to 30s. The wind will gradually start to wind down, and so by tonight we'll see that chance for the cold temperatures to develop with clearing skies. Not seeing the snow on the radar right now up by Red Lake, but it is showing on some of our DOT cams we've been showing all morning. You can check that out on our Facebook page. I've been sharing those. And here's a look at your bus stop forecast. Send the kids out with that warmer weather or warmer clothes for the colder weather. We're looking at 45 for your high today, but again, it's going to feel a lot colder. Quick look at your 7-day planner. We do eventually recover from this, but the next few days are going to be quite chilly with mornings below freezing Friday and Saturday morning in a lot of spots.
Yeah, you've been telling us all week about it, that it's going to be here. Sure enough, you walk out the door this morning, you can't help but notice the colder temps.
Yeah, it's blowing right at you, so make sure you're ready for the wind as well. Good thing about the wind is it does start to calm down as the day goes on.
Okay, great. Thank you for keeping us updated. 6:55 now, a motorcycle driver being treated for serious injuries after being hit by a dump truck in South Fargo. It happened yesterday afternoon on 52nd Avenue.
Police say the driver of the dump truck was ticketed for failure to yield. There is no update from police this morning on the driver's injuries.
A Minnesota man is going to prison for 10 years for assaulting a child on the White Earth Indian Reservation. 30-year-old Edward Fairbanks intentionally shoved a child into a table, causing a serious head injury in June of 2020.
Court documents say the child needed skull surgery and also had burn marks and drugs in her system. A Grand Forks man is pleading guilty to 2 counts of murder in the deaths of 2 teenagers in a head-on crash in Polk County. 21-year-old Valentin Mendoza crossed into oncoming traffic on Highway 220 in June of last year and hit an oncoming car. Mendoza's third-degree murder charge carries a maximum of 40 years in prison. A North Dakota woman has been found guilty of conspiring to murder her husband in what prosecutors say was a love triangle and an attempt to collect insurance money. Prosecutors say that Nikki Ensel and Earl Howard plotted to kill Nikki's husband, Chad, to collect on his insurance. Chad's body was found January 2nd, 2020, after a house fire northeast of Bismarck. He died of gunshot wounds to the head, and authorities say that fire was set to then cover up the slaying.
Well, harvest season can be a chaotic time for farmers. Anything from bad weather to broken machinery can bring operations to a startling halt. A Georgetown farmer's season was in jeopardy after he ruptured a tendon in his leg in spring. It left him unable to work and unsure of how his family would make it through the year. But that's when volunteers from the nonprofit organization Farm Rescue came to help.
It's tough to ask for help. I was hoping I could be ready to do things by then, but as I am now, I can't. It's just amazing what they've done with this farm rescue, and I could see myself doing it, pay it back, you know, and I'm looking forward to doing that one day.
Farm Rescue has helped nearly 1,000 families since they began their work in 2005.
Well, get ready for another rise at the gas pump. OPEC is cutting oil production by 2 million barrels a day. That's the biggest such slash in production since the start of the pandemic. It's expected to start next month, and it will likely lead to you paying higher gas prices.
President Biden is expected to order the release of 10 million barrels of fuel from reserves to try and stop that all from happening. AAA says the national average for regular gas is up 7 cents just since last week.
Raising awareness and money for Breast Cancer Awareness Month with pink patches and pink coins.
The West Fargo Police Department launching their Pink Patch Project in the Valley. Today's Jillian Trudeau live there this morning to tell us how we can help out. Good morning, Jillian.
Good morning, guys. That's right. It is the season of pink, and I got pink right here and I got pink right here. But if you don't have any pink, you can come down and you can buy a pink patch, because the West Fargo Police Department and Sandy's Donuts are launching their Pink Patch Project, and all that funding is going to go to Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and so that goes to the Edith Sanford Breast Center. And so what you can do is a patch or a coin here. They're really cute designs. Are $10 at the West Fargo Police Department, or you could go to the West Fargo Sandy's Donut location, and all those proceeds go to the Breast Center, the Sanford Breast Center. And you can also get a box of Pretty in Pink donuts at Sandy's Donuts for $20, and $3 of that also goes to the Sanford Breast Center.
Well, eating donuts for a good cause sounds like a great idea to me.
I don't think anyone can complain about that.
Yeah.
All right, Jillian Trudeau reporting live this morning in West Fargo. Thank you.
Well, listen to this. It's a new twist on Hog Wild after someone abandoned more than 100 pet pigs along a road in Southern California. Neighbors have been leaving those pigs food and water.
Sweet. Anyway, there's speculation that the animals became too expensive for the person to take care of. They are working to round them up, though.
Oh, sweet little piggies. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning.
Have a great day.